Hello, friends. Today I shall talk to you about the 90-10 concept given by one of my favorite authors, Stephen Covey, who is the writer of a very famous book, Seven Habits of Highly Successful People. He says in the 90-10 principle that 10% of the things which happen in our life are not under our control. And the 90% of our life depends on how we react to the 10% of the things that take place. It's up to us how we maintain the 90% of our life, which can be under our control. And he gives a beautiful example, which I would like to share with you. The example is of an early morning scene where the daughter and father are sitting at the dining table and having their breakfast. While taking her cup of milk, the daughter spills over the milk cup on her father's shirt. Now, this was something unexpected. Father immediately scolded the daughter. This is the scene one. He scolds the daughter and tells her that you can never be careful. And he also scolds his wife, who is also getting ready to go to the office, and tells her that why had you kept the cup at the edge of the table? And then he rushes upstairs to change his shirt. He changes his shirt, comes down, and what does he find? He finds that his daughter is still crying. She hasn't finished her breakfast, and by the time she packs her bag, her bus has left. Both the parents and the daughter, they watch the bus leaving from the window. Now, as a result, what happens? Father has to drop the daughter. He takes her in his car. Throughout the way, they don't talk to each other. And he drops her at the school, where she doesn't wave back to him and walks into the school. Then he has to rush to his office. Because of the rush, he has to overspeed, because of which he has to pay the fine also. And when he reaches the office, what does he find? He finds that he has left the briefcase at home. He forgot to pick up his briefcase. So the whole day he works in the office without his documents, without his necessary papers. And by the time in the evening when he goes home, what does he find? He finds that his wife is upset, daughter is upset. There is a wedge in the relationship. Scene 2, that is a different scenario. Now the happening is same, where the coffee has got spilled over by the daughter. And how does father react to this in the second situation? He says, "Oh, you need to be a little more careful, baby." And then he gets up and he says, "I'll just have a change and come back. Meanwhile, you get ready." He goes up, changes his shirt, and while coming down, he remembers to pick up his briefcase also. And when he comes down, daughter has finished off her breakfast, picks her bag, and once again before leaving, she says, "Sorry, Papa." And father says, "No problem, dear." Meanwhile, the wife is also getting ready. Both the parents wave at their daughter and watch her leaving for the school in the school bus. And he also leaves, reaches his office in time, does his work well, comes back home, and in the evening, the get together is beautiful. So now Stephen Covey asks a question that in the first case, in the first scenario, who was responsible? Was the spilling of the milk responsible? Was the daughter responsible? Was the wife responsible? Or the reaction of the father? Obviously, if you think, you will also agree that it was the reaction of father that was important. First case, you saw how things went bad for everyone, daughter, wife, and the husband also. And in the second scenario, everything was fine. So from 90-10 principle, now this 10% of spilling of the milk, which has been given as an example, which was not under the control, it happened. Similarly, in our lives also, so many things will happen, and they are happening. The trains get delayed, the flights get delayed, your vehicle breaks down. How do we react to such situations? We get caught in the traffic. While moving in a car or scooter, there are others who are there on the road who drive recklessly, who break the rules. What do? Shall we continue losing our temper, shouting at them? Or should we take it lightly? Yes, if you are a traffic controller, you can scold them. But if you are just another driver on the road, it's always better to keep your cool, move ahead. And I've seen so many times at the railway windows when people used to go for reservations. Nowadays, of course, everything goes online. But when people used to make long queues at the railway stations, and it used to take little time for the clerk to work with the tickets, people used to react differently. Few of them were very cool, but few of them will keep on cursing. So who are you? Are you the one who curses in such situations, or are you the one who just takes things coolly? If trains get delayed or planes get delayed, there are different reactions among the people. Again, few of them curse, few of them start even talking bad about the government, prevailing government, but others, they pick up novels, they sit and make good conversation with each other, and they pass the time nicely. So what is happening? Their reaction to those 10% of things is making their other 90% of life peaceful, happy. They are relishing it, enjoying it. On the other hand, if you will react to them, if you'll start cursing, you are raising your own blood pressure, creating problem for your heart and for the whole health that you have, which you need to take care. So adopt this 90-10 principle. Ensure that the 10% of the things which are not under our control, weather is not under our control, delays are not under our control, certain mishappenings are not under our control, but how we react to those 10% of things in our life depends on us. React well and make your other 90% of life helpful, cheerful, and good. Thank you.